I got a little nervous because I don't own reading glasses yet, but I was worried that it was as dark up here as it is back there, and I would be able to read what I had written. And those of you that know me, if I don't have a planned speech, I could stay here a while, so you'll be happy to know I can see the speech. First, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2012. I've been a part of the induction ceremonies here since 1996, and this is the first time that over half of the class were kids that were in school since I've been here, which tells me one thing: they must be getting older. So, Ryan was unable to be here tonight, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about what he did while he was in high school. So here we go. Over the last decade, I have coached some great runners in both track and cross country, but I can tell you that Ryan was the best athlete that I've ever coached. There are 17 events in high school track, and I'm here to tell you that I think he could have excelled in just about any one of them that he chose to do. He could long jump over 20 feet, he had the endurance to compete at 800 meters, he had the speed to win at 100 meters, and the coordination to hurdle. Nearly 10 years after his final track meet, Ryan still holds or is a part of 3 school records. But rather than tell you about the numbers, which track coaches and math teachers like to do, I'll tell you what I think is Ryan's most unique accomplishment on the track. During his junior year, we needed a 4th man in order to compete in 3,200 meter, or in order to make our 3,200 meter relay very competitive. Though Ryan was primarily a sprinter, he embraced the challenge and helped the team to a 7th place finish at the state finals. During his senior season, Ryan also ran on 3 relays at the state finals. This time he helped the 400 meter relay to a 3rd place finish in school record time, the 1,600 meter relay to a 5th place finish, also in school record time, and the 800 meter relay to a state championship, yes, in school record time. If that wasn't enough, he finished 3rd in the 300 meter hurdles to claim his 4th medal of the day and his 4th school record of the day. Now, for those of you unfamiliar with track, there are guys who double in the 100 and the 200, like Usain Bolt. There are another set of guys willing to double in the 200 and the 400, or maybe even double in the 400 and 800. But short of Ryan, I've never coached against a kid who doubled in the 100 and the 800, and I've certainly never coached one other than him. And I think Mr. Moz could attest that that's a very odd double to go 100 meters and 800 meters and be able to be competitive at the state meet. So in that 2-year period, Ryan earned a medal at state finals in all 4 relays. And I think they don't keep stats on that, but I can't believe there have been more than maybe 5 people in the history of the state that have gotten medals at the state finals in all 4 relays. And I felt like it's not really on the paper, but that's kind of a cool accomplishment to say that you've done. Now, as great as he was on the track, Ryan's true passion was soccer. He earned numerous individual honors and holds several of our team records to this day, some of which are highlighted in your program. A few days ago, I contacted Coach Phoebe to get a few comments from him regarding Ryan's tenure in the varsity soccer program, only to find out Phoebe didn't coach him. So then I was kind of on my own. But Phoebe did follow that up with the following quote about Ryan, because Phoebe coached Powers at the time when we seemed to always end up against Powers in district final games in soccer, and this is what Phoebe had to say. I did not have a chance to coach him personally, but coached against him several times. He was a tremendous player, competitor, and a class act. We played several times, Linden versus Powers. I remember every time we played, I would look at my bench wondering who is going to try to keep this young man in check. You could never keep him fully in check, as he was that talented. In closing, when I coached Ryan, it was really early in my career in Linden, and I didn't really understand what a special athlete and person he was. I mean, I knew he was a great kid, but I didn't really realize how great an athlete I had the pleasure to work with. I can remember Coach Hopkins at a football meeting when we were, I don't know what exactly we were looking at, but Ryan's name came up, and Coach Hopkins kind of lamented, yeah, if we had Ryan Norman, he'd probably be all league on both sides of the ball, and our team would be better. And that time I was coaching football in the fall, and I was coaching the sprinters in the spring, so I knew nothing about distance running. Since then I've learned a little bit, and I can tell you that Had I been coaching cross country at the time, I think he probably would have been all-state in that too. So he's truly a remarkable competitor, and I think he literally could have done any sport that he wanted to. Kind of in closing, I was honored to coach him and just be a small part of helping him become the man that he is today. His list of accomplishments is very lengthy, but I think probably his mom and dad, who are over there to get his award tonight, they made me most proud of the last sentence on the plaque, in that bio on the plaque, and it reads, "Ryan earned a full academic scholarship at SVSU." And so it kind of turns out that on top of all the talent and the hard work that he put into athletics, Ryan was a pretty smart kid too. And I'll always appreciate that, both as his coach and his math teacher. It's my great privilege to welcome Ryan Norman into the Linden High School Athletic Hall of Fame. And Bob, you can come on up.